Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our academic series on the Forensic Accounting and Investigation Standards issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, ICAI. Today, we will be discussing a crucial procedural standard, FAIS 220, Engagement Acceptance and Appointment. First, we will discuss purpose of FAIS 220. It provides detailed guidance on the preconditions a forensic professional must consider before accepting a forensic engagement. The objective is to ensure that the professional is competent and independent, the engagement is legally and ethically appropriate, and the client's expectations are clear and realistic. Second, we will discuss when should a forensic professional accept an engagement. According to FAIS 220, an engagement should only be accepted when the objective and scope of the assignment are clearly defined. The forensic professional is competent to undertake the assignment. There are no conflicts of interest or threats to independence. There is legal authority to perform the engagement. The client agrees to the terms of the engagement in writing. Now moving on to key pre-engagement considerations. Before accepting an engagement, the professional must assess nature of the matter, fraud, dispute, regulatory breach, etc. Applicable legal and regulatory framework. Purpose of the report. Internal management, litigation, regulatory submission. Competency requirement, skills, resources, time frame. Possible threats to objectivity, such as prior involvement with the client. Example: if the professional was the auditor of the client during the period under investigation, this may create a threat to independence. Now, the most important point is engagement letter. A mandatory requirement. FAIS 220 mandates issuance of a written engagement letter before starting the assignment. This document should include engagement objective and scope, roles and responsibilities of both parties, timeline and fee arrangements, reporting deliverables, limitations, disclaimers, and legal authority, confidentiality clauses. It serves as a legally binding document protecting both the professional and the client. Now we are moving to re-evaluating acceptance. During engagement, FAIS 220 requires continuous evaluation of engagement conditions. If, during the course of the assignment, the scope changes drastically, new information causes a threat to independence, or the engagement becomes illegal or unethical, then the forensic professional should either redefine the engagement or consider withdrawal. Next is documentation under FAIS 220. The forensic accountant must maintain records of pre-engagement discussions, conflict checks and independence assessments, risk analysis, the signed engagement letter, any subsequent modifications or communications. It's time to practical illustration scenario. A company approaches a forensic accountant to investigate irregularities in payroll disbursements. Before accepting, the professional must clarify the specific time period and departments involved. Determine whether the engagement is for internal action or legal prosecution. Verify whether the professional or their firm has had prior roles with the HR or finance teams. Draft and get the engagement letter signed before proceeding. Time for key takeaways for CA students. Never begin a forensic assignment without evaluating preconditions. Independence and competence are critical criteria. A well-drafted engagement letter is the foundation of professional protection and client clarity. Ethical considerations must always take precedence over commercial interests. In last closing statement, to conclude, FAIS 220, engagement, acceptance, and appointment teaches us that the strength of any forensic assignment lies in how well it is defined and agreed upon at the start. As future chartered accountants involved in investigative work, you must always be clear, ethical, and procedurally correct before accepting a forensic assignment. Thank you for your attention. and let's continue this journey into the depth and discipline of forensic accounting. Good morning, friends.